Yes, now let us move on to the third question. So again, it is corresponding with regarding to plant, and again it is a concept of respiration. How does respiration differ in plants from that of animals? Yes, a very simple, very gradually experienced what we can call phenomenon. So now you can make a table like this. Don't ever put any answer of this type in paragraph, because nobody is ready to read paragraph. So if you write in point wise, I think this is a better presentation of this answer. So this can come for 2 marks or 3 marks. So now you can see respiration in plants and respiration in animals. What is the comparison? So now if you take plants, when we talk about respiration, plants, all parts of the plant are capable of carrying out respiration. Why? Because major part of this plant body, they have got few important structure. One is stomata. You know where this stomata is present? In the epidermal regions. In the epidermal region of the leaf, and in some places in stem. Stomata is present. So this stomata is going to help in exchange of gases. Likewise, there are structures in epidermis where these structures are called lenticels. So this openings, after plant grows, so the epidermis, it will rupture. So there, this structure form is called as lenticels. So through this lenticels, plant can exchange gases. So therefore, these are present throughout the body. And moreover, in plants, almost the cells are in direct contact with what we can call outer environment. Outer environment. So because of this direct contact, plants can easily exchange gases by diffusion. So therefore, plant, all parts, whether it is root, stem, leaves, every part is in direct contact with outer environment. Hence, they perform respiration. Whereas, if you come for animals, see, animals, they carry out respiration as a single unit. Very best example is human being. So, you know, in human being, we don't have what we can call simple structures. We have got respiratory system. If you go for insects, they have got book lungs, they have got trachea, that is in arthropoda, they have got trachea, book lungs, and so on. So therefore, this individual units, they are going to carry out respiration. So therefore, we say in animals, respiration occurs as single unit. Now the second difference is, in plants, respiration is at slow rate. You may feel why? Because see here, the cells are so closely located, the diffusion occurs and even transport of gases is for short distance. Hence, they need not be very fast. So therefore, the respiration in plants is slow. Other thing is even the metabolic, what we can call metabolism, the rate at which it occurs is also slow. As a result, the rate of respiration will be slow. Then in animals, yes, naturally the respiration occurs at a very faster rate. Why? Because we have got only the respiratory system which can take up oxygen, and it has to transport to all parts of the body, and it has to occur within a fraction of a minute. So therefore, for that process, the rate of respiration occurs at a very faster rate. Then the third important difference is there is little transport of gases to various parts of the plant body. That is, if you go for respiration plant, the amount of oxygen transported and the amount of carbon dioxide liberated out or released out is less. Why? Because greater part of the inner plant body, it contains dead tissues. It contains dead cells or dead tissues, so they don't require oxygen or carbon dioxide. But living cells, they require. So they are very less in number. Hence, the distance over which the gases are to be transported is very less, and hence their requirement is also less. Whereas in animals, transport of gases is more to various parts of the body. because animals are more active. They carry out more metabolic activities when compared to plants. So therefore, their requirement of respiratory gases will be more. Then fourth important difference is there is no special transport system for respiratory gases. I told why. This is because the distances over which respiratory gases have to be circulated within the plant body is very less. So therefore, they don't have any special system. Whereas in what can say animals, so blood takes the responsibility of transporting respiratory gases. Either oxygen is transported through RBC, as I told you, hemoglobin. It forms oxyhemoglobin. In the same manner, carbon dioxide is going to be brought about again by hemoglobin in the form of carboxyhemoglobin. So hence, there is a great pressure in animals on blood to transport respiratory gases. So the next difference is, so you have got, what is that? The next point is, again you can see plants have additional source of oxygen from photosynthesis. That is, during daytime plant carry out photosynthesis, oxygen is released. We have seen the earlier equation. What is that? CO2, carbon dioxide plus water. It synthesizes glucose. Along with that, oxygen is liberated. So this oxygen liberated in plants is a source for respiration. So therefore, plant will have huge amount of oxygen produced within themselves and they can make use of it, so they get abundant oxygen. Whereas for animals, animals will take oxygen only from plants. So for them, they don't have any mechanism where they can synthesize oxygen of their own. So therefore, for animals, there is no additional source of what can say oxygen except plant. So therefore, that's another difference. And products of respiration in plant, what can say plant can carry out respiration in absence of oxygen. It may result in formation of ethanol or ethyl alcohol along with what can say carbon dioxide. Whereas in animals, even some cells in animals also carry out respiration in absence of oxygen, but there they are going to produce lactic acid. The very best example is your muscle cells. When you carry out what can say more physical exercise or physical work, the supply of oxygen to muscles may reduce. At that time, these muscle cells may carry out anaerobic respiration and they produce lactic acid. So therefore, these are the differences between respiration in plants and respiration in animals. Hope so you understood.